Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, you. Are you sitting there trying to get some work done and you're like, I don't even want to be here? Well, you know what? Sit back, relax, watch this for a few minutes. Antoinne Glover here, your Colorado real estate expert, helping people buy, sell, and invest in real estate. That's right. If you're looking to for financial wealth for generations to come, I'm the guy. In addition to if you're looking to quickly buy or sell, and if you're just looking for a nice pick me up spiritually, get you up and moving. You're like, I just can't make it throughout the day. I just don't know what I'm doing throughout the week or weekend or whatever it is for you. I'm your spiritual cup of Joe, if you will. So yeah, make sure you like and share this, and good things are coming your way. I promise you that. Today's Bookmark Friday, and I've been asked often, and I still am continue to be asked. So, Antoine, what do you do to stay positive? What do you do to have a successful business? What do you do? And first I tell them what I don't do. I don't watch the news, and I don't hang around negative people. Boom, that was easy. It's not as easy as you think, but once you do it, it's actually becomes quite easy after you incorporate a habit over a long period of time. But I read continually, not just the physical book, the book that I'm about to tell you about right here, but the book that I get physically, I also get the audio book, and I only read in the physical book one chapter of a good book a day. There's a method to my madness for that. Can I read more than one chapter? Yeah. And this is just what I do. You can read 50 chapters if you want. There's a reason for it. For me, I read one chapter of a good book a day, and I need that day to absorb everything that I just read and let it absorb into my subconscious mind. And then the next day, and then the next day. But why I get the audio book, it's really cool. I read a chapter of a good book, and then I'm out and about showing clients homes and what have you, and I'm sitting there listening to numerous chapters. Sometimes you can't get it all. Your mind kind of wanders, but I do know it's going into my subconscious brain. The next day, I read another chapter of a good book a day, like this one. I'm actually reading it for a second time. Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. This book, my friends, is off the chain. I don't care if you are a CEO of a bank. I don't care if you're CEO mom running the household or CEO dad running the household. If you're in real estate, if you're in title, if you're in anything, if you're breathing and you communicate with human beings, this book will set you apart from the rest. I promise you that. Chris Voss, once again, Never Splitting the Difference. I wish I got paid for this, but I don't. But I'm just showing you the books that I read that I've implemented in my life that has helped me. And so I feel it's my moral obligation to pass that along to you. Chris Voss was a negotiator for the FBI for 30 years. And he was negotiating, obviously, with bank robbers here in the U.S. and then terrorists across, abroad from all over the world. And after his 30-year career, or even towards the end of it, he was noticing that the same techniques that he was implementing to get the results that he was looking for, it can be implemented in anything in life, from trying to get your kids to go to bed at a certain time to going to the car dealership and negotiating the best price for you, where the dealership is still feeling like they won and you are getting what you're looking for. To even in real estate, right? Obviously, one of the big questions I get when I sit down with my sellers out there when I'm interviewing, and they go, "So what sets you apart from the other realtors and the other realtors we might be interviewing?" And I go, bottom line, without dropping a beat, I'm a great negotiator. That's it. That is so important in anything in life, because you got to negotiate to get, what are you negotiating? You're something that you want, right? And how can we come to an agreement so I can get what I'm looking for and you feel that you're walking away from the table a winner as well? This gentleman does it all. It's not manipulation. It's figuring out what the other person is really looking for and finding a way to get that to him or her It's really a cool book. Highly recommend. Once again, never splitting the difference, negotiating as your life depends on it, because everything, if you think about it, every single thing is a negotiation. Hey, speaking of which, before I get out of here, I wanted to also hype up. I'm going to be starting a podcast, an actual podcast. I know I had a radio program, got a little busy, and it just wasn't my cup of tea. Ironically enough, I want to be in more control. That's why I decided to do a new podcast, Six Pack Lifestyle. Man, how cool would that be to live a six-pack lifestyle? What does it mean? Could mean just about anything. But the reason how I got the six-pack lifestyle is I was at the gym, ironically enough, and I started thinking, I go, man, I try to work at it, and so many people would go, gosh, I'd kill to have a six-pack abs, right? And think about, hey, I'm going to go down to the liquor store and grab a six-pack. Do you need anything? Six-pack. And I go, man, how cool would that be to have a six-pack lifestyle? And think about this. It's 6 ripples, right? And each one is going to have various topics. One could be financial, spiritual, could be health related. It could be so many different areas of your life, but I'm going to be narrowing these 6 down, and there are going to be various topics that I'll be interviewing people. I'll be talking about on my podcast. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun, very informative. And it's not going to be just about real estate, because there's only so much you can do to talk just about real estate, right? There's a million topics on that, but not everybody's just interested in real estate or just finances or just health. And, this is how you do a squat, and I feel so good. And that's great. Is there anything else you do? Right? So I am going to be bringing all of that to you, and it's exciting at this stage of my life and with this technology. And so how can I implement all the great things that's happened to me, and I've been blessed, and how can I turn around and give back to you to help you be the best version of yourself? I've told people in the past, all I am is a mirror to show you the greatness that you were born with. And if I can help you reach your goals, either directly or indirectly, then I did my part. I have a purpose. I am on a mission, and my mission is to help as many people as I can see themselves better today than they did yesterday. So that's in a nutshell what I got going on. Bookmark Friday, Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. Highly recommend it. Go get it today. Hey, like and share this. Tell me what books you have been reading. Tell me the books that you're currently reading. I want to know. I want to feel this brain of mine. There's only this much time on the planet, and there's like this much knowledge out there that I'd like to cram into this head of mine so I can help others as well. So that's it. You guys have a great Friday. We'll talk to you. You never know, on Saturday or Sunday, but definitely on Monday. Have a great, safe weekend, and we'll talk to you soon once again. Bye-bye.